My name is Aziz Rasool and I'm the lead on a project called Delightful. Delightful is about using light to transmit high-speed data. Light as a means of transmitting data is untapped, and we see a huge potential over the coming 20 years where typically this future technology could be in the hands of disadvantaged communities around the world. We see this as a technology that could be an enabler. We see this as something that can be delivered to them in an unconventional way, where we take the product to them in a fashion where it's teach, make, sell and support, so that they are learning the technology, they understand how to maintain it, and they know how to improve it. So effectively we are empowering them with the knowledge to grow their own networks. At the moment we are looking at this as a point-to-point solution, so we have a setup at one spot and a distance of 1.2, we can increase that as well. What we're looking at is, by keeping the technology open, we're looking at other ways where it could be applied. For example, we could use the light not only to transmit data, but also to light a place up. So whether that's street lights that now transmit data, or any other ways that the innovators can apply this technology. We have a transmitter, which effectively is a red LED, and we have a receiver, which is a photodiode. And what we're doing is we're pulsating the light, we're sending a signal and picking up the other end, and then we have a third device which decodes it and connects it to your computer, so we have talk. So we are looking to develop this technology further by simplifying the designs, by making it much quicker to be built, and in a way where people with no knowledge of IT or any technical skills have an instruction set, a toolkit, and they can actually assemble and make the solution locally and sell it. So that way we can encourage micro-enterprise, local economics, and people on the ground can be selling these solutions. And we hope to, our aim is to make this technology something that can grow to a mass scale for an audience of people around the world who currently have very little or any broadband communication with the other world or with their neighbours. The system could be used in places where there is no communication infrastructure. So we could have a completely off-grid solution here. We're looking at this as a complementary solution that can ease the burden of the radio communication that we have, and we can apply it in regions where, because the spectrum is unlicensed, in areas where there is a lot of radio congestion. There's a huge gap between having fibre connected to your home, which it's impossible for us to be running a fibre optic cable into every single home. It's just not economical. So this technology can bridge that last mile gap between this huge fibre optic source that most countries now have in place, but it's the last connection that we're currently using radio to do. But because we're consuming so much data, inevitably there needs to be another solution. I've been working on this project now for about 2.5 years, and the project started in my kitchen, it moved to somebody else's kitchen, and we found a garage space, and eventually we've now fixed ourselves in the Mac Lab here in Glasgow. Currently, at the moment, there are 2 people involved in the project so far. What we'd like to do is build a global team of people. So we'd like to spread the work and share the work that we're doing around different communities, because that way the project can evolve and we can understand from different communities how they apply it, how they see it, and how they implement the solution. So what we'd like to do is really grow a collaborative team. Thank you all for listening. We're very excited to have this opportunity to apply for the GOB Accelerator Programme, and we believe we really could do with the help of all the experts to help us make this happen. So anybody else that would like to get involved, go to www.dlightful.org.